Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has already been leaked and is on SteamDeck. Gollum gets delayed and Switch Sports finally gets an update. All of this and more on Switch News, baby. Okay, welcome back to another entry of Switch News. Yes, the weekly series with all things Nintendo and Switch-related news. You know, it's just how it goes. So if you want to see this all the time, go down there and subscribe, along with loads of other content. We do so much stuff here. Just subscribe, all right? Let's get on with it. Okay, so Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yep. Apparently, it's already been leaked. Apparently there was already copies in the wild, supposedly, but also someone's got it running on SteamDeck ahead of launch. So apparently there's a playable ROM already on SteamDeck. So the Twitter user called Mutaha, I'm probably butchering that name, so apologies, posted a photo on Twitter of at least the splash screen on SteamDeck showing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So yeah, it's already out there. So if you're trying to avoid spoilers because you're waiting for the launch of the game, which is super soon, maybe don't go on social media as much because apparently there's stuff out there about it. So yeah, that's interesting. And whilst we're talking about that, yes, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 finally is launching this week, this Friday, on the 29th of July. So I'm super hyped for everyone that's hyped for this game. I'm really hyped to play it myself, but I kind of want to play through 1 and 2 and Torna like before I get onto 3, but at the same time I just want to dive into 3. Dilemma. Let me know what you're going to do. Are you a die-hard fan and you cannot wait and you've played all the other entries and you're ready for this one? Let me know down in the comments. Or are you like me and you want to kind of like, I've played number 1 by the way, but I've just not played 2 and Torna. It's just hard. So yeah, what are you going to do? You jumping straight in with 3 or are you going to go back and replay the other ones? Let me know down there. And a little while ago, I did a video about this game, Lord of the Rings Gollum. So if you didn't know about this game, there is going to be a game at some point called The Lord of the Rings Gollum. And you actually play as Gollum. It's like a stealthy game. You crawling through caves and stuff, trying to find my precious. I can't do the voice, I'm sorry. But it looks really cool. Loads of people weren't too keen on it. I'm actually quite excited for this game. I even did a dedicated video saying, where is this game? Or something like that, where I talked about, well, they kind of announced it and then just went radio silent. Then we had some news that it was going to be coming out on September the 1st. But the Switch version was going to be seen a few months later because they were still working on it. However, now there's even more news. And well, it's just been delayed indefinitely. So it's no longer coming on September the 1st for everything else. It's now been delayed apparently for a few months at least, right? Which could potentially see the Switch version being delayed even longer into next year. Hopefully, the overall delay means that they're going to be working on the Switch version as well, so that they all launch at the same time. Woo! But yeah, I mean, we're probably looking at spring next year now, realistically. I'm expecting spring next year, maybe even summer next year, because supposedly there's some sort of issues with this game. I've no idea why, but there you go, that's the news. Okay, and this is like the main chunk of this news, right? I wanted to like kind of talk about this a little bit more, rather than lots of little stories. Obviously, if there's more news that comes out this week, I'll probably do another Switch news on Friday, but yeah, there's been a huge update for Switch Sports. So this huge update launches today, woohoo! And it finally brings new features. So you'll now be able to use the football or soccer leg strap. So the little thing that we got for the kickoff, bit, that is now playable on 4-on-4 or 1-on-1 matches. So you'll actually be able to use the leg strap to play football or soccer. That's really cool. But there's also more. That's not the only thing. You can also move your hands as if you're jogging. This is what they say on Nintendo's website, right? But you can actually use your hands as if you're jogging to dash when using Joy-Cons. And apparently this makes your kicks even more powerful. That's pretty cool because many of you probably know I'm not a football or soccer guy. I never ever have been. I've never been into games. I'm not into FIFA or anything like that. It's just not my thing. I've never been a football player, just haven't. But Switch Sports Football is actually really fun. Christina and I actually really enjoy playing the football side of it. And I really like the idea of that leg strap. And I was really hoping they were going to implement more with that leg strap. And well, it's finally here. It's actually a little bit sooner than I expected, to be perfectly honest. I was expecting to see it maybe at the end of this year, but it's come already. So you can finally use that leg strap to play 4-on-4 or 1-on-1 matches. But I also like the fact that they've got the like Joy-Con running thing. So imagine when they say use them like like as if you're jogging. I imagine you're going to go like this, and then maybe, you know, you'll dash then with it. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I can't wait to try this out. I haven't played it yet, even though it's out today. I just thought I'd bring you this news, right? But that's not the only thing that's come with this update. There's now a new slide attack and rocket serve added to volleyball. Now again, volleyball, when Switch Sports came out, I was like, yeah, volleyball, that's pretty cool, yeah, whatever. But then when I actually started playing through the different games available, I'd actually say volleyball is my favorite. Bear in mind, I've played bowling the most, just because it gives you the most points, right? And I've been trying to get all the cosmetic items, so I pretty much just solely play bowling. But volleyball is really fun, and me and Christina as a tag team, we're really good at it. We're really good at it. Sometimes we, fail, but we are good at it. And seeing new moves added to volleyball, I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. But it's cool because volleyball, once you get the hang of it, it does become a little bit easy because you can just know when someone's going to spike you or how to like reflect things. It becomes a little bit easy to anticipate, right? When you've played it enough. So it kind of gets a little bit monotonous, a little bit repetitive, but with new serves and stuff being added, it's going to make the game even more fun. And I really enjoy that because I would say volleyball's I want to say the hardest to get into, but I don't know, it's just the more like intricate version, you know? Like I find it really fun. I'm actually enjoying volleyball loads, and I'm really happy that they've added new features alongside that. And again, that's not all, because now new ranks have been added too. There's now a new S rank and also infinite rankings. So I've no idea what that means. I imagine, you know, when you play the like Pro League and you rank up, well then you're going to be able to get to S, a special rank, I suppose. But infinite rank, what's that? Do you just infinitely get points and you never achieve it, or what? Like, I don't get it. Or do you reach infinite rank and then you're just like, woo, I'm the best ever, you know, I'm the ultimate Pokemon trainer? I don't know. Honestly, I do have to say, I've only played a couple of games of ranking games because me and Christina always play online together, and well, you can't play ranked matches when there's two of you playing on one Switch. It's just not possible, which kind of is annoying because we only play it together, right? There's very, very, very rare instances where we play it individually. Sometimes, if one of us has got way more points than the other, you know, for the cosmetic stuff, then, you know, someone else will go and play a few games on their own. But generally, 99% of the time, we play together. I would like to see rankings for like 2-player mode. So there's like a joint rankings mode, you know, and then it makes it progressively harder that way. I think it could be implemented, but I doubt we'll ever see that. And there's also something on their website, a little right at the very, very end, it says you'll also be able to join friend matches using room IDs. Now, I don't know what they mean by that. I imagine you can create a lobby. Is that what they're saying? And then you give that room ID to your friend to join. I'm not entirely sure. Again, me and Christina play on the same console together online, but we don't actually like play with friends, you know? So I'm not too sure what that's about, but I think that's pretty cool. If they're making like lobbies where you can actually create a lobby, give someone your lobby code, and then they can join you, that's pretty cool. But overall, I wanted to ask the question, are you enjoying Switch Sports? Because there was so much like, I don't know, it was like people were on the fence. Either people loved Switch Sports or they damn right just did not like it at all. Now, personally, I really enjoy it. I was a massive Wii Sports fan, and I actually really like Switch Sports. I really enjoy it. We play it most nights, just having some bowling games, trying to get some more cosmetics, unlock, you know, the outfits before they run out of time. And we just enjoy that. I know there's still progression to be made in the game, like they're bringing golf at the end of this year sometime, and hopefully we'll see other things as well. I even did a whole video about what sports I would like to see, so maybe I'll like show that at the end of this video. But yeah, I mean, overall, I do enjoy the game, but what are your thoughts? Do you like Switch Sports? Are you happy that you purchased it, or are you like, meh, I just don't play it anymore? But like, I'd love to know your thoughts, so let me know down in the comments. And now for the eShop deal of the week. Yes, this section is for my eShop deal of the week recommendation, and this applies to both EU or UK people, as well as Americans as well. Or, you know, if you're in the US, then you've got your store. I don't know. Anyway, this eShop deal of the week is for Devil May Cry. So this is an older game. Yeah, I know I bring up lots of older games on this, but it's worth it, all right? Because it's 50% off, both in US eStore and EU or UK eStore. It's 50% off currently for a short while. And, well, that brings it down to around $7.99 in the UK. It's probably like $10-ish. And I think that's great. If you like Bayonetta, if you're like on the Bayonetta 3 hype train and you like, and maybe you've replayed Bayonetta 1 or something like that, this is very much that kind of vibes, right? So you play as Dante and you're just going through all this crazy stuff. And yeah, it's really cool. It's a great game. It's a hack and slash. So it's pretty gory and stuff, you know, but it's great. I really enjoyed it back in the day. I really should buy it again on Switch. I haven't played it for a long time, but I remember the game being great. So if you're into hack and slashes and you like Bayonetta and stuff like that, go check out Devil May Cry because it's 50% off on the eStore. And well, you made it to the end, and you may have noticed down in the corner just there's a Game Boy that's red, and it's amazing. And if you didn't see my video on it, well then go and check it out at the top here. This is me unboxing the ultimate Game Boy Advance, the best Game Boy Advance ever made. Just go watch this video. And if you want to see what my thoughts were on what could come to Nintendo Switch Sports, then that will be down here as well. So go check out those two videos and subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. Just make sure you're subscribed. Do that first. And then go and check out these videos. Do it. I'll see you in the next one.